Good morning and welcome to Monday, the last Monday in February, the last Monday of this challenge. And as sleepy, tired as we are this morning, we have breakfast started. I got a couple eggs boiling. There's one last bagel that my son and I are going to split. We'll eat it with some peach sauce. And then I made fresh bread last night, so my husband's going to have a slice of that or two. And we're just going to ease into Monday morning. We are coming back from winter break, so that means my son is going to hit the books this morning. He's already groveling. So I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and you're following along in the last few days of this pantry challenge, because this Mother Hubbard has an empty bare cabinet, fridge, you name it. So I am putting together my grocery list because this can't last long. Hi everyone. So the pantry challenge is over and we need food in the house. I did our first grocery haul. I spent a ton of time going through what we ate, what we preserved and didn't like. And then I took a lot of time, and I mean hours on end, going through our grocery list of everything that we bring in the house from the grocery store, not farmer's market and not our garden. And I took the time to figure out what in the world the new prices are. I checked 6 different stores. Yes, 6 stores. Ridiculous, I know. But I had to figure out, because some stores run deals is great. But on average, if they're not running that deal, it probably is too high. So I did 1 week shop just to get me through. You know that saying, like, don't go to the grocery store hungry? Yeah, don't go to the grocery store right after the pantry challenge trying to stock things up. It's almost like being hungry. So I brought just enough to get us through the next 7 days. And then we will venture more into what we need for the rest of March. But I did pretty good, I think. I didn't overblow the budget. So let's start down here. Oh, our 2 trips were Lidl's and Aldi. And this is Aldi. I got the spring mix. We call this English cucumber, 2 avocados, an onion, and eggs. I picked this up at Lidl's, and my son loves these, if you guys know. So he already ate some in the car, and he'll take some for lunch. Picked up some gluten-free pasta. Not our favorite, but something quick we need until we can get a bigger order in. Tortilla strips, and then guys, a bag of stuffing. This bag of stuffing was 10 cents. Yes, because Aldi was trying to get rid of it. And that's great for a casserole. Here is some wrap breads for my husband. And then this is buns for us. You gonna help? Mm-hmm. Okay, back up. Tell them what this is going back.
This is strawberries, but small baby oranges. This is shrimp,
okay,
bananas, peanut butter, which I really like.
Yes, I had to get the baby some peanut butter because he acted like he was going to kill me this challenge that we ran out so early. And then sweet condensed milk for Mama's coffee.
And sure that I like pickles.
Oh, yeah. We'll turn this into pickles.
That is pink lady apples.
Okay.
Beans.
And then behind it is provolone cheese, half and half.
And behind the provolone cheese is sweet condensed milk.
No, that's this.
Oh, then coffee.
Okay, right here, going all the way back.
Shrimp. Yeah, shrimp. We have a snowman. We also have some pork steaks. Well, I really like.
Breakfast sausage and a pack of brats, sweet peas, ta-da! And sausage for my husband and I since he likes the links. Wild caught flounder. This is pretty good as a fish stew, which we make a lot. Chicken thighs. I got the frozen kind this time because it actually was cheaper. And then I picked that up at Lidl's that he's holding up, which is shaved beef. It's kind of upside down. I don't know. It's hard to find this outside of the East Coast sometimes.
And
but
there's another one.
My family's from Philly, so I grew up eating that. And ground beef. So can you take a guess of how much all of this costs?
A lot. Like 3,000.
Ooh, buddy, the eggs probably will help get it there. So I'm going to put the price about right here, but I think we came in around $75. And those are wondering, this is breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next 7 days. I know a lot of times you see good deals and people are like, oh, we could eat for $40 a week. And you're like, yeah, what about breakfast and lunch? Y'all only eat one time a day? And I got little one and always hungry husband, and I can't just feed them once a day.
And I'm also hungry.
So I'm going to get some of this fruit. I'm going to get some of this fruit cleaned up, and we're going to have shrimp salad for dinner with avocado, cucumber, little onion on the spring mix. And did I even show you guys the crunchy tortilla strips? Please, they're so good. And I'm so glad that they're like accidental gluten-free. So that is going to be for dinner tonight. And I will go ahead and list what we're going to eat for the next 7 days. And I also will show you our final meal each day. So here are the ingredients for everything we're going to put in this lovely salad. And it was quick, easy to just saute up the shrimp in a lime seasoning. Let me not forget the bread. It was in the oven when I showed you my last picture. So I wanted to show you a small little run that I just did. A bag of russet potatoes. This is 4 sub rolls. Vegan, or I'm sorry, it is vegan, but they are gluten-free sub rolls. Some strawberries and cream ice cream for hubby and I. Dairy-free ice cream and dairy-free cheese for my son. The first 2 stores I went to did not sell these items, and I knew that, but I needed to just do 2 stores. So here we are the next day, grabbing this little bit from Food Lion. We're using a bag of mixed vegetables and some leftover chicken. We're going to have chicken pot pie for dinner. I'm setting the vegetables out now to defrost, and then we'll go ahead and add the sauce and the chicken. Cover it with the leftover pie crust from this morning and have a nice dinner. Sure. So we got our pot pie into the pan. The sauce, homemade from broth. I canned this veggie broth October 2023. And so I used about, I don't know, a cup and a quarter of it to make the homemade chicken broth. And now I got a little helper who's going to roll out the top.
This is so hard.
Yes, because it's cold. No. Give it a moment. It's kind of cold. Okay. He's going to roll out our pie crust. I'm working, and I wanted to show you guys the chicken pot pie that my son finished making. He did such a great job. So I was able to make some bread, so that's what's sitting on the top. But look how pretty he rolled the crust out. I'm so proud of him. So tonight's dinner is a chicken pot pie with some homemade bread. Wednesday night's dinner is in the crock pot. Lady peas from the farmer's market last summer and a beef shank from the farmer. And look how delicious it is. It was so good and warming on a Wednesday night right before we ran out. Now let's head over to a typical spaghetti dinner. Very easy with leftover salad. All right, friends, we're in March now. So I grabbed some groceries as you saw at the beginning of the week. That was like on Tuesday. And I still have some of that food in the house that we're going to make meals with for the weekend. And then move on into the next full week of March. So we are going to chug along and plan out the rest of March groceries. If you came along from the very beginning, you're probably wondering, how much did I save? And if you're new around here, guess what? We do the Pantry Challenge every year so we can save some money to buy our proteins directly from local farmers. You heard that right. That's my goal, is to keep local produce and local proteins in my family bellies all year long. We grow it, we pick it by hand, and we order directly from local farmers. And that is our goal. That has been something my husband and I have been doing since 2010. Yeah, nope, even prior to that. About 2009 or 8, that summer is when we began, and then 2010 is when we started buying the meat directly from the farmer. So a long time. The point is that we try to save it because it's quite expensive to buy that way. So what did we save? Drum roll, about $500 to buy protein. So we're going to sit down with our order forms, sit down with the 2 farmers that we typically order from, and see when is the next time that they'll take animals to slaughter, next time things are going to go for sale, place our orders. So it will be probably between April and June that these orders will be placed, depending on what their communication back to me is. But yes, that's the whole entire point, was to keep that fresh meat. And it's such a difference. It's very funny. When I give my son chicken from the grocery store, he turns his lip up instantly. I don't want it. I don't like it. But then when I give him chicken from the farmer, he chows down on it. It's something about it, and children know. They know when something is not right. So keeping up with my wonderful son's sense of smell and taste and his pickiness when it comes to chicken, we're going to stick to as much as we possibly can from the farmer. So, yes, the grocery store will do another run for the month of March, getting as much as we possibly can in the house. I'll share that with you guys and what we're thinking of. And then in April, we're going to do a large order from Azure. We would have completed 10 years. Oh my gosh, 10 years shopping with Azure. And we'll be welcoming our 11th year with that company. So I'm glad to support local. I'm glad and I'm honored that my money, hard-earned money, both mine and my husband's hard-earned money, goes to local places first as much as possible. So stick around, guys, because I'm going to share. We're getting into homeschooling stuff for the year. We are getting into the garden, getting our fingers dirty. Matter of fact, I'm going to head there now to get into some dirt. So stick around. I'm sharing exactly what we are learning. Until next time, thanks for dropping by. Bye.